back to my channel. Today I'm going to do this video in a similar format to my last video. It is my official Outer Banks travel guide. I spent 3 days in the Outer Banks about a month ago, and I took lots of little clips along the way, and I'm just going to go through and explain what you're seeing, where it is, if I recommend it. Excuse my hair. This is what you get when you mix page and humidity. I'm not using heat on it currently, so what I get is what I get. All right, first things first, let's talk about where we stayed. We stayed on an island called Manteo. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's named after one of the Native Americans that helped out the Roanoke colony that went missing. It was a super cute area. I think that Airbnbs on Manteo are cheaper than on the actual Outer Banks, so that was really nice. My parents did pay for our stay here, so I don't know prices or anything, or I would give them to you. Okay, change locations, ignore the background. Let's talk the first night and first day in the Outer Banks. Once we got to Manteo, we checked into our Airbnb and just kind of chilled for the night. My parents went shopping for food, and we walked around the little town area and watched the sunset, which was so pretty. I'll insert pictures. And the next day we actually crossed the bridge to go to the Outer Banks. We went to Kitty Hawk Kites, which is definitely like more of a tourist store. They have lots of kites, lots of tourist shirts and memorabilia, stuff like that. If you want to fly kites on the beach, I definitely recommend going here because they have so many options. We bought a kite there, and then we went to Kill Devil Hills, which is where Wilbur and Orville Wright flew the first plane. So that was really cool, and I'll show you the footage for that.
Heaven. What are your thoughts?
What?
What are your thoughts about this?
Heaven. We're done at the Wright Brother Memorial. We headed down to the beach. We found that the beaches on Kill Devil Hills were super busy, so we drove north, and heading north just like 10 minutes, it emptied out. So I would recommend the beaches at Kitty Hawk instead of Kill Devil Hills. It was more chill, still just as pretty. We had a great time there, and I don't think I got a lot of videos, but I'll insert my pictures that I did get.
I have been terrible at narrating, and you probably can't even hear me, but we are at Kitty Hawk in North Carolina in the Outer Banks.
Guys, for the life of me, I cannot remember what this next clip was called, like where we are. I remember there was an aquarium. We just went to the gift shop. There's like a turtle. It's just like a pier. Honestly, it came up as one of the like recommended things to do. I wouldn't go there unless you have extra time on your hands and you're trying to fill it.
What's going on with that fish?
It's creepy.
It's an eel. Eel's coming out. Ew!
This night we ate dinner at the Sugar Shack, and I had a shrimp po' boy. 100% recommend, guys. This is so good. Sauce they put on it, amazing. I would recommend this place. But if you are going to get the clam chowder, know that it is not New England clam chowder, and it's kind of a small serving. That's what my brother got, and he was really sad. That night we went to a play called The Lost Colony. It's really cool. You get to learn the history of the island, and they recently, I think, like kind of revamped it, and they actually include Native American people from the area. the whole Roanoke mystery is super interesting. So I got to hear all about that because we were staying on the island where it actually happened. I did a ton of footage because you obviously can't record the play, but all I have to say is I definitely would recommend it, especially if you want to learn the history at all. It is a couple hours long and you do have to pay kind of a lot of money, but I think it was worth it. Next morning, we went to the Roanoke Island Festival Park. This is kind of cool. Again, it's another history thing, so it depends on if you're there for the beaches or for the history. My family are definitely more history travelers. I love the beach, but we honestly did not spend a ton of time there. So this was cool. They have like a replica of a boat that you can actually go on. They have replicas of like Native American houses, first colony villages, stuff like that. It's kind of cool. The next place that we went was the Bodie Lighthouse. It looks like it should be pronounced Bodie, but it is Bodie. We did not get tickets to go to the top. Because of COVID, you have to book it in advance, and we didn't. But I would still recommend, even if you're not going to the top. It was so pretty. There's like a whole walkway and you can look back on the lighthouse. Great picture taking place. And then the beaches around there are so pretty, so secluded. We only got to sit on the beach for a little bit here because it started raining. But I definitely would recommend the beaches around here. They're so pretty. We got to fly the kite for a little bit. And then I think the next beach over, so not the one we were on, but the next one over, you can drive your car on. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Next day we got duck donuts, which is kind of a staple on the Outer Banks because the original Duck Donuts was in Duck, North Carolina, which is on the Outer Banks. So I would say that's a must. Make sure to check the times that they are open because they do kind of have weird hours. And then we were on our way back to Raleigh, so it was a very short trip, but so much fun. It was so good to just spend some time with family. Hopefully this just gives you a couple of ideas of things to do on the Outer Banks other than the beach. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want.